Have you ever heard of people living on cremation grounds? Probably not many. It's certainly not an experience most of us can relate to. The thought of living among dead bodies is enough to turn our stomachs. But there are a select few who make their homes here. These people don't just live in the cremation grounds, they do all their activities there. They eat there, sleep there, and meditate there. They have been living like this for years. Welcome to Sanatan Purana's channel. In this video, we uncover the life, philosophy, and secrets of the Aghoris, ascetics who embrace the darkest aspects of life to realize the highest spiritual truth. They live in cremation grounds. To understand the Aghori Sadhus, one must first grasp the significance of their chosen habitat, the cremation ground. The cremation ground is where the cycle of death and rebirth is most apparent. For Hindus, it is considered the place where the soul departs from the body and begins its journey to the afterlife. This process is central to their religious beliefs. Most religions consider death a taboo subject, something to be avoided and hidden away. But for the Aghoris, the cremation ground becomes their dwelling place, signifying their unique approach to life and death. By residing here, they confront death directly, stripping away the societal niceties and taboos that surround it. In doing so, they are able to face their own mortality and contemplate the deeper mysteries of existence. The cremation ground also serves as a reminder of impermanence, a concept fundamental to many spiritual traditions. Everything in life is temporary, including our own existence. And the Aghori Sadhus internalize this truth by living in close proximity to death, a stark contrast to the aspirations for immortality often found in other spiritual paths. Moreover, the cremation ground is a place of transformation. The act of cremation itself symbolizes the purification of the physical body, leaving behind only the purest essence. This aligns with the Aghori Sadhu's goal of spiritual purification, shedding the layers of attachment and desire to reach a state of enlightenment. For the Aghori Sadhus, the cremation ground isn't merely a place of death, but a sanctuary of life, a place where they confront the raw realities of existence and strive to attain spiritual liberation. Now let's talk about what they eat. When we think of food, we usually picture something pleasant, something that brings comfort and enjoyment to our lives. However, the Aghori Sadhus shatter this conventional perception by subsisting on what most would consider inedible, the remains of those who have passed away. This practice challenges our deepest-seated beliefs and squeamishness surrounding death and decay. But for these ascetics, consuming the remains of the dead holds profound spiritual and philosophical significance. For starters, this practice signifies their complete surrender to the cycle of life and death. By eating what many cultures consider unholy, they demonstrate a willingness to go beyond societal norms and explore the darker aspects of existence. This act also symbolizes the Aghori Sadhu's belief in the interconnectedness of all living beings. There is no separation between the living and the dead. Instead, there is a continuous flow of energy from one to the other. By consuming the remains, they are essentially consuming the energy of those who have passed on, keeping that energy within the cycle of existence. Furthermore, the Aghori Sadhus' diet of the dead serves as a reminder of the impermanence of the physical form. Our bodies are merely temporary vessels, and when they die, they return to the elements from which they came. By incorporating these elements into their diet, the ascetics honor the natural order of things and reject the notion of the self as separate from the universe. Lastly, eating the remains of the dead is a form of meditation for the Aghori Sadhus. It allows them to focus on the reality of death, helping them detach from the illusions of the material world and contemplate the mysteries of existence. We have seen that they reside in the cremation grounds and consume what others consider inedible. Now let's delve into how they find God in what most would consider terrifying. When we hear about finding God, we usually imagine a peaceful image, a place of worship, or a moment of quiet contemplation. But for the Aghori Sadhus, their path to the divine is through what most would find terrifying: death, decay, and the macabre. This unconventional approach challenges our traditional notions of spirituality and the means to achieve it. These ascetics don't shy away from death. Instead, they embrace it. They see death not as an ending, but as a transition, a doorway to a higher understanding of existence. Their practices are designed to confront the inevitability of death, helping them detach from the illusion of the self and connect with the deeper realities of life. By immersing themselves in the cycle of life and death, the Aghori Sadhus seek to transcend the limitations of the physical world. They aim to realize the true nature of reality, which includes not just the beauty and joy, but also the suffering and decay. What is more, these ascetics challenge the conventional idea that God is to be found in peace and tranquility. They argue that confronting the darker aspects of existence can lead to a deeper understanding of life's impermanence and the need for constant change. Through their practices, they demonstrate that spirituality is not about avoiding pain and suffering, but about embracing all aspects of life, including the most challenging ones. Their path is not an easy one, but they are driven by an unwavering commitment to unraveling the deepest mysteries of existence. So far, we have seen that they reside in cremation grounds, eat what others find inedible, and seek God in what most would find terrifying. Finally, let's unveil the secret they hold close: asceticism and secrecy. The Aghori Sadhus are known for their extreme form of asceticism, which involves severe self-discipline and a rejection of material comforts and social norms. They often go without food and water for extended periods and subject themselves to harsh environments, sleeping outdoors in cemeteries or along riverbanks. They cover their bodies with ash, which has both purifying and protective qualities and allows them to blend in with the environment. They wear garlands made of skulls and bones, which serve as reminders of death and decay. And they carry staffs and bells that symbolize their detachment from the material world. Secretive practices. One of the most secretive aspects of the Aghori Sadhus' practices is their initiation ceremony, which is shrouded in mystery and only open to a select few. The ceremony is said to involve a range of rituals and tests designed to push the initiate to their limits and prepare them for the challenges ahead. Once initiated, Aghori Sadhus are expected to maintain strict celibacy and engage in a life of solitude and meditation. They are forbidden from revealing the secrets of their order to outsiders, which contributes to the air of secrecy surrounding their practices. The Aghori Sadhus' secretive practices are rooted in their desire to preserve the sanctity of their traditions and teachings. By limiting access to their rituals and ceremonies, they ensure that only those who are truly committed and prepared can participate in them. This exclusivity also adds to the mystique and allure of their order, making it all the more fascinating to those who are drawn to their way of life. Overall, the Aghori Sadhus are a mysterious and enigmatic group of ascetics whose practices challenge our conventional notions of spirituality, death, and the meaning of life. While their approach to existence may seem unsettling to some, their dedication to their beliefs and their pursuit of enlightenment are truly inspiring. Whether we agree with their methods or not, the Aghori Sadhus remind us that there are many paths to understanding the universe and that each culture and tradition holds valuable insights into the nature of reality. The Aghori path is not for the faint-hearted, but their fearless journey shows us this: liberation is not found by running away from fear, but by embracing it until nothing remains but Shiva. If you found this video informative and enjoyable, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to Sanatan Purana's channel to stay updated on our latest videos. We would also appreciate it if you could share this video with your friends and family who might also be interested in this topic. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.